2:30. Philip and I took a ride over to a place called Anderson Falls here in Indiana. It's up in actually it's in Bartholomew County, I believe. Not too far from Decatur County, over by Hartsville. So there wasn't much water coming across. We'd had some rain the night two before here at home, and we thought that possibly there'd be some good water flow going over that falls. He'd been there one other time. I'd never been there. So we went, and it's just a trickle going over that thing. It's crazy how.
Here it is, the big waterfall.
How little bit of water was just going. But anyway, they must not have had any rain. So anyway, so then I knew where there was a Octagon barn. It was 13 miles from there. I dropped a pin on my Google Maps, so if I ever got up that way, I wanted to go see it, and I wanted to fly my drone around it. But I've never got up that way. I never really had a reason to go up there rather than just go up straight up there. So since we're so close, I did not have my drone with me, so I told Philip, I said, if you want to go, we'll go look at it. So we rode over there. It was not a bad ride. It's nice straight county roads all the way up there. And the old barn is not looking too good. The roof has got some missing boards, some roofing materials missing. And the side looked like the side missing some boards off the west side of it. So I guess if I want to fly my drone around that old barn, I need to be doing so for too long because he's looking pretty rough. There was a gentleman there that was fixing a roof on a shed right next to that barn. And he said that the lady that owns the property, or I don't know if it's a lady or a couple, anyway, the people that own that property, uh, they're trying to get some sort of grant maybe that they can have that barn restored. So I don't know how that works. I know there was a round barn in Jackson County that the people are trying to get a grant to get it fixed, restored before it gave way. They were unsuccessful. I think it has something to do, it was on private property or something, but I think pretty much all of them are probably on private property at one time or another in their life. But anyway, they didn't get it done. That barn's now gone. Anyway, so we took some pictures, and the guy told me that the lady that he didn't think she'd mind if I poked my head in there and looked around. So I actually was able to go in, take some video, and kind of look around. It's kind of cool how they do those old barns. How they had the stalls in there. You could had 3 or 4 stalls. So it was quite interesting. I liked it. Luckily, that guy was there working on the shed next to it, so I was able to peek our heads in there and look around. Got an inside view. I wasn't anticipating that. So even though I didn't have my drone with me, at least I got to look inside. So that was cool. So I'm headed home now. And, I've been experimenting with my Insta360 Ace Pro. So trying to get it figured out how to record my conversation with Philip when we're on our trips uh, next June. I'm planning on retiring next April, and then next June, Philip and I are going to head north to Alaska. You've heard that old saying before, or maybe it's a song.
North to Alaska, go north to Russia.
So next June, hopefully, going to be heading to Alaska, Lord willing, and everything goes right, economy and weather, and all this political mayhem with Russia and everything going on. But anyway, um, so I'm trying to figure out the audio. So when Philip and I are together, we both have the Cardo. I got the Packtalk Edge. He has the Packtalk Black, I believe. So we are able to talk to each other very well with it in the mesh. When we put it in what's it, DCM or the mesh mode. But the cool thing about this Insta360 Ace Pro is I don't need a wire or anything hooked up to it because it Bluetooth to my Cardo. So Cardo and Insta360 will Bluetooth to each other. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm experimenting. I finally figured out how to get it from mesh to Bluetooth with the push of a couple buttons. So when I get with Philip, I just push the top button and the lower button, and it connects back to the mesh. And Philip and I are good. And then when I'm by myself, or kind of vlogging like I am now, I can put it back on intercom mode, and then it hooks up to the camera. So the only thing I know to do, maybe to try to get mine and Philip's voice both on the Insta360 while it's recording, is maybe we both have to be on the Bluetooth intercom circuit of the Cardo. So I'm gonna have to play with that. But anyway, for now, at least I did find out how to record my voice in the vlog part alone on the Bluetooth intercom part. And let's see. Oh, Cardo actually has in their app, I can click on voice record. So I did do that while Philip and I were riding after we left the barn. I kind of tinkered with that, or maybe right before we got to the barn. But anyway, I figured out how to, to record both our voices over the Cardo, but it doesn't sync it with the video. So what'll happen is you have to put the video on your editing software on your computer, and then you'll have to put the audio clips from the Cardo that records to my phone on the computer, and then you gotta sync them together. So one little secret is you can either clap your hands if you're looking at the video and you can see yourself in the video, clap your hands so you have a visual and an audio of a loud clap. But since you've got the video on my helmet, the camera on my helmet looking forward, so what I did was I just beat my horn. So then I just got to match up the horn beep on the video and the audio on, match them up together in the editing software, and then pretty much you're hearing exactly what people are saying at the same time that the video camera is videoing. So anyway, I'll just kind of mess around now with the vlogging kind of setup right now with the Cardo. I did try this several months ago when I seen that they added the voice record to the app, and it was sounding pretty cool. Well, then I tried again with the Insta360 Ace Pro connected Bluetooth to the Cardo, and I took it down the road and back, and it's pretty cool because it basically just hears my voice. You don't hear the strange part is it's like I ain't even on the bike talking. It's like I'm in a room just talking away and showing a video of my ride, but I'm actually on the bike riding because you don't hear the engine noise, you don't hear the cars going by, you don't hear. It's just kind of odd. So some people, what they do is they get a separate audio recorder and they'll like attach it to the back behind them or something, the back of their jacket or something, maybe a backpack or a bag strapped to the bike, and they'll have it recording. That way you'll hear the engine, hear the exhaust sound, the engine sound, the outdoor sound. It kind of makes the video a little more realistic as far as you actually know that they're riding a motorcycle and not sitting in a room doing the voiceover. So I might have to do something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just hate to keep adding more technological stuff to the mix because you already got a camera. Then you got to get off. Then like for me and Philip to talk to each other and carry on a conversation. Then I got to record it to my phone, and I'll have to get that off the phone. And if we're on a long trip, I don't want to fill my phone up with audio, so I'll have to transfer it from the phone to the external solid state drive that I have to keep my phone freed up. So it's just a lot of legwork to get voices on the video. And the other option is run a bunch of wires, and I actually did that with my Bell helmet. I had wires ran that would connect to my didn't have the Ace Pro or the Taunt. I had a DJI and a GoPro, and I could hook it into either one of those. But to hear the voice, then I had to have a little microphone, a little lav mic, right up next to the ear speaker in my helmet, so I could catch that. That worked out pretty good, but it was still cumbersome. And then you got all wires, you got an extra mic hanging in there. You got to worry about not falling out when you put the helmet on and off. Um, so anyway, there's different options of getting there, but just for singular purpose, just doing a vlog thing. This Insta360 Ace Pro and the Cardo is pretty well simplified that process. So anyway, hope you enjoy my little rambling while I'm riding down the road on my bike. I am trying to get this ready for my trip for to Alaska. Um, so as I mentioned, I bought a Insta360 Ace Pro, which you can see in the mirror right here. I bought some double take mirrors that if you drop the bike, they kind of move out of the way instead of snapping or busting the mirror. Because one thing I don't want to do is be without a mirror because I do rely on my mirrors to watch traffic behind me, especially when I'm in traffic. You never know when some yo-yo behind you is going to be talking on their phone or messing with their kids or dog or drop a cigarette or any of them things, that can cause them to lose attention to what they're doing and it ran over you. So the other thing I've done, I don't know if I can show you while I'm riding. I bought a flexible shift lever. Uh, yeah, I try to, when I get stopped, I will video it. It's down there. So it flexes. So should I drop the bike on that side, hopefully my gear shift lever just kind of gives way, springs back into shape after I get it past whatever I dropped it on, and I don't bend it and have to try to figure out how to bend it back without breaking it. Because if they're not bent too bad, you can actually bend them back. But if anybody knows anything about bending metal back and forth, that a few times, and usually it's going to snap. And I don't want that. I don't want to be in the middle of Canada or the northern side of Canada, or actually anywhere in Canada or anywhere in Alaska, trying to find a shift lever for a 2009 BMW G650 GS because they're probably not real plentiful. So thought that was something on the road of value, but it was just a smashed aluminum can back here at that turn. So anyway, so I do have that installed now, and it's actually not even for this bike. It's for a Kawasaki KLR. I don't remember the number. Because I bought one that was supposed to be for a BMW 650 GS, and it didn't fit. Well, it fit, but to get it in the spot I needed it, when I'd shift up, it hit the bottom of the side case there, so it wouldn't. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to complete an upshift because it would hit this bolt on the side case. So I sent it back, and I got it on the So I got on the Facebook G650GS Facebook page and did a search for flexible gear shift lever, and I seen it. It was probably about a 2 or 3 years back. Somebody posted it. They had the same issue, and they actually found out that a Kawasaki shift lever fit this bike. So I bought one. It's made by Tusk, so it's a good brand. It's not some cheap China made whatever you want to call it, and it works real good. Seems real sturdy. The spring on it feels sturdy. So, and then the other thing I did, I added some. These not only for the Alaska trip, but for my daily commute back and forth to work. I bought some new PIA fog lights, and I got them mounted below my driving lights, my PIA driving lights. They're LEDs, so I use the fog lights actually during the daytime to get the visual effect of other than just a white light coming, because so many cars and trucks have white lights, have bright lights on them, and people I think are probably getting accustomed to seeing the white lights and just assuming it's a car. So the fog lights kind of break it up. So I run them during the daytime, and then at night I use the PIA driving lights for visibility, so I can see where I'm going. So anyway, I am home, and I'm gonna turn this off. As soon as I get off, I'll do a little video of my gear shift lever real quick, and my lights, I guess. Try to do my lights. So there's a shift lever, as you can see. Snaps back. It's pretty green. I guess it's got the Kawasaki colors going on. And there's my PIA fog lights. So there you have it. I'm going to shut this thing down, and I hope you all have a great day. Oh yeah, I did get some crash bars for it, and I also forgot I got some highway pegs mounted to my skid plate for them long stretches. I have to excuse the bike because it's dirty. Y'all take care. Talk to you later.